Hey, hey you, what are you doing out there? You want to come to Alaska with me? I know Alaska is one of the hottest cruising destinations this year. So come on in, I'll show you around, and I will share with you some of the items that you should not miss while packing for Alaska. So come on. And while this might not be MTV Cribs like you remember back in the day, I'm going to show you around the penthouse a little bit here. I guess we can call this MTV Cribs controversial cruising style stays at his hotel. I don't know. I just made that up. But anyway, blessed enough to be able to stay here before my cruise. So let me show you around a little bit. We have the penthouse pool area. You have your own little entrance out there to this pool, which is kind of nice. But we have a full kitchen here, which is amazing. Full dining room set too as well. Come around. Nobody look at the Tito's. We have a full stove and oven. 2 Sub-Zero fridges. I know they do this in MTV Cribs. You guys can see, ooh, what's in my fridge? We have 2 of them, actually. There's the microwave. Pretty cool watch. Oh, automatic. Goes back in. Oh, amazing. Love it. And this big old couch. I have a balcony too as well for the penthouse. Beautiful. Is it still open? Oh, it's still open. Look at that. And I have a nice little couch here. So I really know the reason why you're here. You're here because you want to know what I packed for Alaska. So come on in the room and I'll show you. Now I'm going to get right into it, and I'm not going to waste any of your time because, quite frankly, you want to know what to pack for Alaska. And I'm not going to mention any of the things that, you know, may come on a Caribbean cruise with you or may come on an Alaskan cruise. I'm not going to tell you to bring your toothbrush. I'm going to tell you to bring your backpack or your favorite shirt because those things are, quite frankly, going to come with you on the cruise anyway. I am going to go over specific items that I am bringing to Alaska that would not miss the trip because they are essential items in Alaska. So here we go. Here we go. Number 1, a good jacket. Now, I know there's the Colombian 3-in-1, but I have a vintage Helly Hansen here that really does the job. We can see it's Helly Hansen. I love this jacket. This jacket is awesome for Alaska. I wore it last year. It was perfect because I was able to take it off. I definitely dressed like an onion. So this was my outer layer, and if I got hot, I took it right off. I had a long sleeve on and another hoodie under it, and this served a purpose. So what I'm telling you is grab a jacket. This one actually also has a hoodie too, because we know Alaska rains all the time. So this actually comes out here and it can protect you during the rain. So I really love this jacket. Get yourself a really good jacket like this for Alaska. In fact, a couple, and you will be set because, again, the rule is you want to dress like an onion. So once it gets hot or if it gets cold, you're able to put on layers and take them off just like that. See, multiple jackets, multiple hoodies, so I can dress like an onion. See, this is even my Carnival windbreaker, something a little bit lighter if the day is a little bit warmer than my Helly Hansen. So, you know, multiple different jackets here. Dress like an onion. All right, here's the next one. A good pair of binoculars. Now, I guess this is a little controversial, and I actually have 2 of them. This one is actually better than the one sitting on the bed because this one is 30 by 60, and this one is 200 by 25. Now, if you realize the size of these are perfect to take in your backpack. These are perfect to even put in your pocket, and they are not too bulky, and they will do perfect on the cruise ship or in port. Honestly, if you buy one of those big, huge, bulky, ginormous binoculars, 9 times out of 10, you're only going to use them on the cruise ship. So they're going to go to waste. Get yourself a nice travel pair of binoculars like this, maybe even 2 for one that you're a little further and one when you're a little closer. But these guys, they have to. They are a must when you are going to Alaska. For all the wildlife, for everything that you want to see nice and close. Here's the next really cool one. It's a collapsible water bottle. And now, would I say to bring this collapsible water bottle in regular ports with you? Sure. But why would I bring this into Alaska with me? Because in Alaska, guess what? There's glacier water. And also, you are walking around the ports and you are going to get parched. So let me tell you, this collapsible water bottle will come in handy. It's about $10 on Amazon. I'll try to put the link in the description below. It has a really big mouthpiece there. It folds down just like that, right? It has a little strap that goes around. And it holds any liquid. It doesn't really have to be a water bottle. This is what I'm going to use it for and what I use it for in Alaska. But again, you can see how it shrinks up in size, and it is a pretty good size. So definitely invest in a water bottle, a collapsible water bottle like this. You will thank me when you are hot in your next port, or you make it all the way down to the glacier and you are able to sip on some glacier water. Don't miss out on this, guys. All right, here's the next one. That's right. These all-terrains. All right, you're going to be doing a lot of walking in Alaska. So make sure you get something like these here. They don't have to be super fancy. And as you saw in my last video, I did wear these in the desert while I drove ATVs. But you really don't need anything super fancy, guys. You just need something for when you are walking out in the Alaska ports. Now, these here, they were probably about 60, 70 bucks. I have used them in Alaska. I have used them here in Arizona, and they are great all-terrains. You can see the treading on the bottom. So whether I'm walking on flat or whether I'm trying to climb some mountains or glaciers in Arizona, in Alaska or Arizona, but there's no glaciers here, sorry to say. I have my all-terrains, and these have to go. These are a must, especially in Alaska. Because I will tell you, you are going to do 10 times more walking than you ever thought before. Because, hey, there's so much nature around. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, Alaska. So get your walkers, your toesies, and your dogs will thank me later. They call me Sunscreen Scotty. That's right. Sunscreen in Alaska, you ask? Well, let me be quite frank. Now, I don't know if I would get the sunscreen that has makes your face all cakey and white. However, surprisingly enough, you say, well, isn't Alaska just cold? No, it's not. There is sun in Alaska, and there is lots of sun in Alaska. So make sure that you bring sunscreen to Alaska. Now, if you don't want to bring the cakey regular sunscreen, which I am bringing, they do have a spray-on like this, a little travel size spray-on, a little 4-in-1. They're both 50 SPF. So I am bringing both because I will definitely be using this. I am hiking, and hopefully I will be rubbing this in a lot more than I rubbed it in for the video. However, make sure that you don't leave for Alaska without sunscreen. Now, to pair that up, I also want to say, make sure you have a wonderful pair of sunnies, just like these. Because Alaska, like I said, it has sun. And in port, I promise you, you will thank me. So make sure you grab your sunscreen and your sunnies, and you get ready to explore Alaska. Got all that sunscreen off my face. And before we kick you out, because we know we always kick you out in MTV Cribs, I'm going to share 2 bonus items with you. Now, these are not items that are a must, but they're going with me to Alaska, and I'm at least going to share why. So let me show you my suitcase here. In my suitcase, we have the classic Jenga, and we have the classic Uno Dare. Now, why am I bringing games? Because in Alaska, you're going to have a little downtime. You're actually going to have a lot of downtime. Now, you could read, you can bring books for sure, bring your Kindle, absolutely. But, I mean, hey, what is better than frozen drunk Jenga or frozen Uno Dare? So, I don't know. Decided to bring a little flair. Those were the 2 games that decided to hop in my bag. I know Jenga is kind of heavy. I debated on it, but I'm bringing it anyway. So that is like a bonus tip for you. Make sure you bring game or at least a playing card or something, because there's going to be some downtime in Alaska, especially if you're going on a longer Alaska cruise like myself for 11 days. All right, one last bonus item before I kick you out. Ducks, and not just any ducks. They got little hats on them for Alaska. Look at that. Little cruising ducks with little ski hats. Yeah, you don't have to bring ducks. I was just ending the video with the ducks because they have hats. I mean, I found them on Amazon. So why not bring ski hat ducks to Alaska? I don't know. That's just a bonus. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I don't know if you're a duck person. I kind of like finding ducks around the ship. I also, I guess, quite frankly, like to hide ducks too. But this is the end of the vlog. So you have to get the duck out of here so I can go to bed because it's almost time for me to go on my cruise. So thank you, controversial cruising MTV, not MTV Cribs, but get the duck out of here. I'm kicking you out. I'm kicking you out. I'll walk you out. Come on. I'll kick you out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get out. It's almost dark. Look at that. We started it when it was light. So go on. Get out. Get out. And now you know what to pack for Alaska. Go. Get out. Get out.